Hey, how's it going everyone? This is Ajab here. So this is the weekly review of the Star Citizen roadmap and also its stats. So let's go ahead and get started. So the week ending in May 31st, as you can see, we have 2,746 new accounts. But as we can tell by now, those numbers don't directly translate to new game packages. So on the other side, we have just under $400,000 of new funding that was coming in. This might be the trending number going forward until we get to our next big sale, which is most likely going to be the Origin celebration. But we really don't have much details on that, but the day that it does arrive, I'll definitely start tracking that number just to see what that will do to the funding and also the number of accounts that get started. So let's go ahead and move over to the Persistent Universe roadmap. I'm not going to go into too many details as this Excel spreadsheet is already out on GitHub. One thing that I do want to highlight is asynchronous disconnect refactors just got completed, and I am looking forward to this particular feature because since 3.5 I've had quite a lot of disconnects, and I'm really hoping that that actually improves my situation. But overall, we can see that there is a lot of work progressing. I don't think it was as much as last week. One interesting one that I want to highlight is the 890 jump. It seems that a significant amount of tasks did get completed, and it's slowly starting to catch up with the Bandit Defender. Hopefully both these ships get completed for 3.6, but right now at 50% complete, we really don't know if it's going to make that date or not. Moving on to 3.7, there is nothing to report here. Going into 3.8, as you can see, we got one task get completed for the new Babbage landing zone, so not really a whole lot of work going on over here in 3.8 either. And finally, at 3.9, we actually see a lot of work being done for this particular patch. As you can see, 40% of the work has already been completed. Most likely that team will have to continue working on this throughout the year in order to meet the 3.9 deadline. Moving over to the Squadron 42 roadmap, as you can see, Serbian miners got completed this week, which is great news. And it looks like work is continuing very slowly with the Squadron 42 roadmap, but we're not seeing the same big shifts in tasks being completed as we are for the Persistent Universe. Moving on to quarter 3, as you can see, there are some tasks being completed and there has been a lot of rebalancing of tasks. Most of these are pretty minor, so there really isn't too much to report for quarter 3. This is the same story for quarter 4. As you can see, we only had one task getting completed, which is core AI improvements, so there's nothing really to report here as well. And finally, for quarter 1 of 2020, we saw a rebalancing of tasks, but other than that, there is really nothing else to report. So that's all I have to report for this week. It's very similar to what I said last week. You can definitely see there's a focus on 3.6 and getting that accomplished on time. We'll see what happens when 3.6 comes out. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this type of content, please subscribe to the channel as we will be covering all things Star Citizen. If you have any questions or recommendations, please leave it in the comments below. We greatly appreciate new subscribers as this will allow us to create more content in the future. That's all I have. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video.